Hey everybody, Rich Lang back at you from Prep U. Hey, listen, this is the third in our series of going to the range, going to the gun range. In this one, we are going to take a look at our range bag that I take everywhere, even indoors or outdoors or whatever. And then we're going to look at some of the targets that I carry with us that I should probably grab. This group, the great thing about working at a range is people leave targets behind. So we got a bunch in there. We'll kind of take a look at some of those targets and see what we got and play with. So everybody's got a range bag. Everybody carries different things with them. Obviously, a lot of these range bags have the capabilities to carry your pistols and stuff like that. But let's go through it, just so maybe there's some stuff in here that you don't carry. Maybe you're going, oh geez, how boring, same stuff that I carry. So let's take a look at it, and if you have other suggestions, go ahead and send us an email, and we'll pass it on to everybody else, some other items to put in. So I'm just gonna open it up, lay the stuff out here, and we'll take a look. I always carry gloves with me, just because they're always nice to have, weather related. I also like to train shooting with gloves. So if we start at the top and work our way down, the very top of this, it has its own little rain shield or rain thing that comes over it and keeps it, dry. Extra, because I have my regular range bag that I take to work with me. It's got all my my really good stuff, but I always carry extra stuff. So you got hearing protection, extra eyes, and that's it for there. So then we go off to the side. I always carry ammunition for everything that I have. So there's going to be 22s. These are subsonic 22s. If you've never shot subsonic 22s, go out and buy yourself a box. It's amazing because it's like shooting a pellet gun, gals also. And then I always carry, lots of 22s with me, a couple hundred. It's always good to have. Working our way down along the side here. This is where you're going to have some tools. I've got some charging stuff for the headsets, extra batteries. That's about it in that one. In this one, 9mm, 5.56. Like I said, with stuff like this, with carrying extra ammo with you, you don't know if you're going to want to shoot longer than what you brought, or if somebody shows up and you go, I'll stay a little bit longer, or somebody says, yeah, I forgot my ammo. And which happens, we all forget all kinds of stuff. So that's that. In this one, we discussed this in the first video. I can't remember everything, and neither can you, about your specific firearm. So, I've got, even my Peltor hearing protection. I've got the guidebook for that. I've got my Impact Sports, my secondary is there. My Rock River LAR-15, my left-handed. My M&P. All about my aim point, which is on my AR-15. Got my Mossberg manuals, and another Smith & Wesson, and more storms rolling in. You gotta love this time of year, right? Also, guys, and people love me wherever I work because I do this. I don't normally put it in like bags like this, but inside here is Aleve, Advil, Tylenol, and aspirin. And I have another one in here that's got Tums in it. I have a little piece of paper in here that tells me what the stale date is, when to get rid of them, when to replace them. But I have stuff like this in every one of my bags. The ones that goes to school, the ones that goes to point blank. because you're always running out of these. Somebody always has a headache, and so it's nice to have stuff like that. Chamber flags. At the range, you really want to put chamber flags in to let people know that you know, your firearm is safe. And here also, I always carry with, this is my ID for our outdoor range. Another chamber flag. And that's it in this one. And this one, everybody has seen these before. This is where you would put your firearms, your individual firearms. Mine right now are in my safe, which if you don't have a safe at home, I'll just say it, you're not being safe. There's a lot of safes out there. You don't have to buy a Liberty. They cost a lot of money, although they're really nice. You don't, you know, there's Redhead, there's Winchester, there is, you know, a plethora of different safe companies out there that you can purchase. But especially for two reasons, guys, you need a, and gals, you need a safe. One, especially for other family members. Two, if your house gets broken in when you're gone, you don't want your firearms out there on the street. It gives us a bad rep, and somebody's going to get hurt or killed. So please make sure your firearms are in safes when they're not on your person or going to the range. All right, this side. Speed loader 223556. Yes, double out buckshot for tactical shotgun. Okay, down here, hot hands. Always, I have these things everywhere. Oil, small screwdrivers. No, I'm not gonna put it back here right now. Also, your 1911 tool, nice to have. Flashlight. Oh, geez, it actually works. So it's always nice to have. You can get stuck somewhere. Extra hearing protection. When I'm shooting rifle, I really don't like to wear the earmuffs. Buds are better because you can just get in sight a lot better. Can you tell I'm left-handed? These are inners, just some clips. They're just nice to have. You don't know when you're going to need them. I use them at the range, or actually we use these at the range to put the targets on the indoor range. So you've got that. And in here, then you've got your 9mm to 45 speed loader, because I'm old, my hands hurt all the time. It's just easier and it's just quicker. I mean, I know there's other loaders, but these are really nice. I really like these. 45 ammo, lots of 45, because I own more 45. Oh, and more 45. Nice to have around. And oh, guess what? More 45. That's why this thing's so heavy, because it's full of 45 rounds. Brass. From what I heard last time, brass is going for like about $2 a pound. So if you have the opportunity, hold on to your brass even if you don't reload. And in a year's time, you'll probably have enough to buy yourself a new firearm. I think that's everything in this bag. So that's actually my range kit. So it's just got all kinds of good stuff in it. And the reason that I really carry this is, you know, it's for the pistols. And for extra ammo. As you saw in the original video, I do have an ammo can that's mixed. It's mixed with everything that I've got. Also, we have, inside there we'll have trap and clay loads for my 870, which I love the 870. My son has 1100, he loves that. I just love pump. And then the Mossberg, for that, obviously, that's your double-aught buck, the military double-aught buck. And then just extra stuff. So that's just, you know, that's my range bag, or range kit, whatever you want. I mix all the terms up all the time. So that's that in there. And but targets. Targets you also want to have, obviously you're going to want to take a box or two of clays with you when you go, because you don't know if you're going to use you know, if you're going to get a chance to use a shotgun or not, but it's always nice to have. So other targets, something I always carry with, I always carry extra dots for your targets. Sighting targets for distance. Got these at a gun show, got them for $5. $5. Distance silhouettes. These are really fun at the 200-yard range. It's definitely a challenge. A lot of these targets I just kind of picked up here and there. It's just kind of fun to play with different targets. Just some older ones that I have, you want to shoot at. These are neat. I found these, and believe it or not, these scorekeepers, these are from, my dad had these. These were from back when I used to shoot BB guns, competition BB guns at the firehouse. It's always nice to have the ones that you can see. These are called radioactive reactive targets, and it tells you how far downrange to use them based on whatever. And whoever played Battleship, you go to a range, even our indoor range has these. Play Battleship. It's something fun. Make it fun. Go to the range and have fun. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. Some of the other targets, like I said, oh look, right on the top. There you go. Large Battleship. We have those at the range. There's all kinds of other targets in here. There's some targets that are like, looks like you're going to a carnival. Other targets are just, there's quite a few silhouettes in here. There's also, here's one that's nice. It's the, you've got the, what do I, sorry, the hostage. That's the hostage target. I have a lot of fun when I'm RSOing, and I tell people, I get to yell at them, stop shooting the hostage. Because people get a kick out of shooting the hostage for whatever reason. So that's what we've got. I mean, you've got all kinds of targets, and you've got ammo and all kinds of stuff here, which is really nice. And I said, it's good to have all this stuff. Keep it with you. I know some of the guys that go to the range, this never leaves their trunk, which is kind of cool. If you've got a trunk that it never leaves. But I just want to make sure that I showed you guys everything, and I think I did. And we talked about eyes, and you can't have enough eyes. Everybody's got them in their garage. Bring them with. But that's about it. So thank you. It's video going to the gun range part 3, going over the range bag and going over targets, and up above me, which I didn't bring down, are the clays. So we have all that stuff. But thank you for watching part 3. Part 4 is coming. That is, we're going to go over the do's and don'ts of the range one more time, and I'm going to try to get some time at the range and do it there. It just makes it so much easier. It's easier to visualize being stupid if I'm in the range being stupid. For your benefit. It won't have any loaded weapons, I promise. So that's it. Like I said before, if you like the video, please like it. If you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. We've been adding quite a few subscribers here and there, which is really nice. I really appreciate it. And we always say, be aware of your surroundings and prep as much, like your life depends on it. We talked about that before, but we also talk about being prepared for up to 72 hours on your own, and why, because even the federal government and local and state tell you to be prepared, have enough food, and take care of yourself and your family. So again, thank you very much, and I'm going to end this video a little bit differently because I can't find the remote to turn this video off, so I'm actually going to get up, press the button. So again, thank you, and prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. See you next time.